Okay, this is gonna be my, you know, sorry I have these bad allergies, but I'm gonna do this video anyway. So, okay, this is part of my Missing the '90s series. I talked about Missing Nickelodeon, Comedy Central. CBS now. It's time to do Missing SNL in the '90s. Saturday Night Live. And SNL. It's funny. I didn't really like much of the late '90s Saturday Night Live, but nowadays I prefer that over SNL now. I mean, I think the only cast member I don't know he's still on there now is Keenan Thompson that I like. I mean, the others are okay. This is not as funny as it is anymore. Funny because Saturday Night Live started in the '70s, 1975, and it's been on for years, even in the early '80s when the ratings were, sorry, even in the early '80s when the ratings were going down. It was still on the air somehow. I guess that was the only comedy so I mean comedy sketch that people like. I don't know. They also did. I remember they did Fridays that didn't last long with Andy Kaufman on there. Andy Kaufman was also on the SNL back in the '70s, but in the early '80s, he was on this famous sketch, famous, famous show Fridays. The Friday night ABC version of Saturday Night Live. Man, that didn't last very long, but everybody remembers that Andy Kaufman, Michael Richards sketch. Look for it on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. It's funny. But yeah, SNL. I was born in '87. I grew up SNL in the '90s, and I mostly like the early '90s of Saturday Night Live. And they had Chris Farley, David Spade, Adam Sandler, and Rob Schneider, and then Kevin Neal and Phil Hartman, Victoria Jackson, John Lovitz, and on and on and on. Also, I love the Deep Salts by Jack Handy. I don't know if you remember that. This weird, funny, weird, strange thoughts by Jack Handy, like a poem, but it really wasn't poetry. And they always had musical guests. But they always had musical guests when it started, and they still have the SNL musical guests. They always have. They always had the celebrity hosts, like they still do. I remember when Danny DeVito hosted one time with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That "You Gonna Pump You Up." He also did a small spot on that show. That was funny. I remember Jerry Seinfeld being the host. That one time when he was a teacher in that class at SNL sketch, because everybody was stupid. That was just so, funny. There was also, I don't think I ever saw this. It was a band where Sinead O'Connor ripped the picture of the Pope, and I know a lot of people know what I'm talking about. That never aired. I want to see the full version. Maybe it's on YouTube, but you never know. You just never know. But I like I mostly like the early '90s when Dana Carvey doing the George H.W. Bush era. Not gonna do it. You know, from 1990 to 1993, when Bush was in office in the '90s. Dana Carvey, I think that when all the casts were leaving, the early '90s cast and '95, '96, '97. That's where they had all the new cast. And that's when I stopped watching it. Even though look back, it was those casts were better than what we have today. I guess I was just missing the old cast, missing the early '90s. In the late '90s, I was also depressed. I was growing up, and it was so depression, depressing. Yeah, this is part of my '90s, missing the '90s series. I'm talking about missing SNL, Saturday Night Live in the '90s. I might do some more missing the '90s series. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna wrap this video up. I just feel like talking about it. There's some more shows to talk about. This in the '90s. That's how I'm just gonna talk about this one. Listen, Saturday Night Live in the '90s. Have a nice day.